I made a new friend. Oh, you're so cute. Thank you. Mwah. Mwah.
So as long as he knows what you're doing, and really fast motions at the start. After a while,
Yeah, you're so cute.
I'll even pull on the side.
You're so cute.
Hello everybody, how you doing? So tomorrow's Halloween already. What? I don't have a costume this year because I didn't have the time or the money to make and or purchase one. So maybe I'll just wear one of my fancy sweaters and call it good. The dragon. It has wings. And because tomorrow's Halloween, that automatically means that the next day is the first day of November. What? Which means there's only a little bit over a month until the Project for Awesome. For those of you who don't know what the Project for Awesome is, it's basically a day where YouTube becomes not about cats on Roombas and music videos or whatever, but about charity. Basically, you make a video about your favorite charity, submit it to YouTube, and then submit it to the Project for Awesome, and this takes place on December 17th, by the way. And people can go to the Project for Awesome website, look at a bunch of videos, and decide which charities they like best and vote for them. And whichever charities get the most votes gets a cut of the fundraising money from the Project for Awesome. This was a brainchild of the Vlogbrothers, same as many other things on YouTube, or related to YouTube. They've done this every year since 2007, and it's raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for various charities around the world, and it's, well, awesome. And this whole YouTube project thing was supposed to be about getting into the community and seeing how it works and how they interact and everything in the first place, so I figure if I don't take part in one of the biggest events of the YouTube year, then I'm doing my job wrong. Also because fundraising for charity is fun. It makes me feel fluffy, fuzzy feelings inside. So yeah, that's something I have to get started on. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm thinking the World Parrot Trust, just because, one, I really like birds, and parrots especially, and two, it's one that probably not a whole lot of people, if anybody, are going to be trying to support, and they do a lot of great work for not just shelters, but also for conservation efforts. So tune in on December the 17th and, you know, just take part in the madness and have some fun and raise some money for charity. A little bit more housekeeping. I finally got my first video up on my folklore channel, so you can check that out in the description. I'm going to attempt to post a new one every Sunday, but because school and life and things sometimes get in the way, I'm not going to guarantee it. But I've got the first few done, so for the next few weeks, at least we can count on a pretty consistent Sunday schedule. And also, I just want to say thank you. The response to the first one has been overwhelmingly positive, and I hope you'll continue to stick with me as I produce and make more, and you know, maybe hopefully we can keep this going for maybe even a little bit longer than the project is supposed to actually go for, so we'll see how that works out. It'd be really cool if, I don't know, it could get picked up, or even if I just kept doing it on my own or whatever, I don't know. It seems like it'd be fun. So yeah, stay tuned. Link in the description. Now on to the real topic of today's blog. Things you're allowed to do as an adult, but maybe shouldn't do all the time. Sit in your pajamas all day. Eat Nutella straight out of the jar. You know you've always wanted to do this. Marathon Disney movies for 36 hours straight. Drink alcohol. I'm not gonna demonstrate with real alcohol because it doesn't mix well with my medication. Sugar. So I don't recommend really overdoing it with this one because, well, it can kill you. Also, from what I understand, the novelty tends to wear off after the first couple of hangovers anyway. Either way, drink responsibly. Gambling! Though again, if you can get in really big trouble if you overdo it on this one, so know your limit, play within it. A scratch card now and then doesn't hurt though. Play Pokemon as long as you want. I'm not gonna lie, when I first got Pokemon X when it came out, I played it for like 8 hours straight. Buy your own food and not have to share. Wear whatever you want in public. I'm a Gryffindor, can you tell? Live on your own and make all your own rules. Even your bedtime. You can make your own bedtime. Most of us aren't really well equipped for handling that responsibility. This is within reason, of course. I mean, your landlord's probably not going to be quite as appreciative of your alley cat choir as you are. The thing about being a grown-up is that you get to a point where you kind of just stop caring about what everyone else thinks. To a point, obviously, you might not want to show up to a job interview in your Let's Get Nerdy t-shirt. The point is once you enter the magical land of grown-up-topia and become a little bit more comfortable in your own skin, it becomes a lot easier to just stop caring what everybody else thinks and just do what you want to do and like what you want to like. The thing is, once you start spending less time worrying about what everybody else thinks of you, you have so much more time on your hands to do whatever you want to do. Especially more productive things like making YouTube videos or drawing pictures or decreasing world suck. And that feels pretty dang good. Not to mention, you'll have an easier time attracting like-minded people with the same goals as you if you're not spending all your time trying to impress everyone. If you try too hard, you're just gonna stretch yourself thin anyway, and honestly, it's so exhausting. It'll just make you miserable, and then what's the point? In my experience, it's just all around better and easier to be sincere about who you are. Some people are gonna like you, some people won't. No big deal. That's just how life works. I don't really know how to conclude this. Charlie McDonald style awkward ending time. I'll see you guys next week. Did I buy that jar of Nutella just so I could do this video? Maybe. I'm not gonna demonstrate because alcohol doesn't mix well with my education. No, I guess it doesn't do that. It doesn't mix well with that either, but still.